There again. Look at that. Can you smell that? That's awesome.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Heck Yeah Adventures. On today's video, we're going to be talking about the beef. Yep, just like I told you in the last video with the Bar10 Ranch, this episode is all about Bar10 Ranch's grass-fed beef. We're going to be taking you behind the scenes. We're going to be showing you the upper part of the ranch, and more importantly, we're going to talk about family and a love for raising animals as a family. You guys are gonna love this video. Stick around to the end. Please comment if you guys have any questions.
We have 3 different ranches that encompasses about 250,000 acres. We learned that there's a big difference between grass-fed by design and grass-fed by default. Grass-fed by default is you take whatever ranch you have and you take whatever cattle you have and you don't feed them grain. You get something that resembles cardboard in quality and taste. Grass-fed by design is you take the right kind of animal, the right kind of pasture, and the right kind of rotation and management, and then you can produce the finest beef anywhere in the world. We have a strict standard that we have to achieve for 2 years of life of that steer. It's important to me when I have them. I've spent 2 years keeping them alive and gaining and thriving and happy, and it's kind of a sad day to take them to the slaughterhouse. But I know that the Ashtons take good care of them. We trust Neil and his boys to do a fantastic, humane job at processing our animals. And then we've got standards, temperatures, safety, quality. That's nothing new to us.
This is Heidi and Lindsay. This is Kelly's wife and Kelly's oldest daughter. Lindsay used to be a baby when I worked at the ranch when I first started there, and now look at her. She's all grown up. So check out what they're making, you guys. So they have the fixins for the hamburgers, and then pretty much restaurante. Look at that. Wow. Here at Farm Day at the ranch, we've got we've got the bosses here today, all of them, which is basically Ruby. Yeah. And so Gavin Kelly, I'm gonna get in the shade here. You don't need to get in there. Yeah, you're in it. So tell everybody why you do Farm Day at Panguitch.
Well, you know, got to educate people on what we're doing up here. We don't get very much, we don't get too many visitors, right? So it's awesome to have somebody else to talk to besides ourselves, and tell stories about the farm and all the things that we do here to raise the greatest grass-fed beef on the planet, I think.
So these guys saw me at the ranch talking about the grass-fed beef, and so I kind of explained Panguitch, but you guys, you got to check this out. Like, I'm gonna show some of this grass that we haven't smashed down, but the cows in the background. So those are the red Devon cows in the background. They have these in paddocks, the sections, but check out the grass height and the thickness. I can't even tell you, like, I mean, look at this, you guys. So we've got all our helpers here. What are you doing back there?
Camera shy.
So these are the ranch helpers here.
I'm just a hanger-on.
He came to help out cooking and stuff.
I got grafted in.
Isaac's one of their full-time guys. And what's your name again?
Arco.
These guys and Kelly's son Preston.
My brother is 12 years younger than me, but he passed me up in height.
They run the Panguitch side of the ranch, and then they're the ones that go out every day to Clay Holes, which is middle between here and Bar10. So, but yeah, that's how it's done, you guys. And then today we're cooking burgers. Oh my gosh. So This is Jack. He's our main guy at the ranch.
Papa Jack.
Papa Jack. Jack, you've never seen a pizza cook like this guy cooks. We did a
If you're
pizza
ever
party.
in Cache Valley, Logan, Utah, you got to go to Jack's.
It's crazy how good that pizza is. So wood burning, but he's got some. I'm gonna give Gosney a plug because they make the best gas pizza oven there is. Anyway, check this out, you guys.
Look at them spuds.
Oh yeah. So Jack has these pretty much on point. Can you smell that? So we're not actually using the smoker part until, dude, we ought to do some burgers. I think I'm gonna throw some burgers on the smoker, but oh yeah, the smell. We've got some juniper and applewood, potatoes. We're gonna cook some hamburgers. Oh yeah.
There's specific traits that we're looking for, and we'll go all across the country to get them. We've imported embryos from New Zealand, Australia, at the genetics there. In 2005, really there weren't, but they're these are 2-year-olds. Those are all bulls, and before we'll put them out with our cows, we'll collect data and watch their performance for 2 years before they will make the cut to go out and produce more offspring. Does that make sense? Yeah. So that's what they look like in 2 years from the baby.
Caramelized onions. And I'll show you what these look like now. Dutch oven potatoes. Oh, you guys gotta smell this. So yeah. Wow. Burgers, Dutch ovens, all the fixins. So everybody got here. Everybody's eating. The Harmon's crew is here. Such a pretty day, you guys, too. Check out these clouds. It's raining all the way around us and then not touching us.
It's killer. Thank you so much.
Hey, I love cooking for these guys. So just finished farm day, everybody. Perfect weather, awesome people. Just want to tell everybody, it does make a big difference when you buy locally raised meat products or any products.
So we're at Harmon's right now. We're making a little video of what you guys can go to the grocery store and grab something. So come on in here. Cool thing, I just talked to the butcher. He said, so this is all the Bar10 beef section. This is all their grass-fed section. He said by the end of the day, he just stocked all this. By the end of the day, this will be gone. He says it flies off the shelf, and for a reason. Come take a close look at this. So the ribeye that I just picked up at the warehouse is going to be the same thing. So you see, I mean, it's really good looking. But we're going to cook these tonight. We're going to do a taste test to show you guys how this compares against other meats. And yeah, you guys want to come down to Harmon's, you can get Bar10 beef right off the shelf directly. So this is local to Utah. If you're from out of town, you could actually have the Bar10 beef shipped directly to your house. I can place an order and I can go to the warehouse and go pick it up directly, and we're going to show you guys how you can do that. All right, so we're in sacred area here. We're in the beef room with Preston. So Preston, I don't know if you guys saw those cowboys at farm day, but Preston was one of the cowboys in the background. You met his dad, his mom, his sisters, and his uncle, Gavin. He is the guy now. Yep.
So kind of let everybody know when they order from Bar10 beef, what they can get.
Yeah, so from Bar10 beef, if you order online, it's kind of in quantity. So we do anything from kind of a 38-pound sampler box up to a full beef that you can order online. And when you order it through the website, we get it here, and me and my sisters will all come right here. We'll load it up and get it packed and ready to go for you.
So let's run through this. So I ordered from the website. I didn't, but I did. So I ordered 4 ribeye steaks and 2 pounds of ground beef.
Yep. So if you do that, we come in here. And this is where we get all of our. We got it all packed up and organized in trays here. And you got your ribeye steaks. We get all these all loaded up for you. And then ground beef. Some big old trays. So we get whatever you want. And then come over here. We got these insulated packaging and liners for shipping.
Now, if you're picking stuff up directly, you won't have the insulated liners. But just for video purposes, we're going to show you guys how these are set up.
Yeah, yep, definitely. So if you're picking up, like I said, these, but when we ship UPS, we can ship it anywhere in the country with overnight shipping. We'll get dry ice and pack them all up in here and send them your way.
Check this out, you guys. So, and I got the smaller ribeyes. These are.
Yeah, so we do have different sizes. We got bigger, smaller, there's quite a quantity.
So yeah, look what you're getting, you guys. So one thing I've noticed, Preston, that we've been doing the comparison here with grass-fed Bar10 beef and stuff that I go to the store, it's a lot darker.
Yeah.
A lot darker.
Yep, it's darker, but what you'll notice too is with grass-fed beef, a lot of times they'll get a yellow fat, and the grass-fed, we've perfected it to where it's a white fat, and look at that marbling on there.
The Bar10 beef raises some of the best beef in the world. I wanted to kind of show you a little taste comparison. I guarantee you the outcome is going to be the Bar10 is going to win. But the guys that are going to be tasting it have no clue. So I'm going to start cooking that right now. Preston, I've known Preston since he was a tiny baby, and I love the fact that he is bringing home the family tradition by this Bar10 beef program.
Yeah, definitely. It's truly been a family passion and a family life of growing up and getting to know Ben and being out on the ranch. It's been my life, my passion. It's been my little brothers, my dad, my grandpa. We've been doing this for 3 generations, and we're just perfecting it more and more every day.
I bought some ribeye steaks, and then I bought some ribeye steaks from a competitor. I'm not going to say any names, but this is probably one of the most popular retails in our area that sells the ribeye steaks. You can right off the bat tell the difference between the colors. And I'll open these up. I'll cut these open and show you. Same thing with the ground beef. It's a lot darker than the ground beef I got from the store. Since I actually have 2 assistants, my camera girl, Caitlin, and I've got Paisley. They're going to be helping me make patties today. So I want to make sure this is a full-on, no bias, although I have some bias, but this is a full-on, no bias taste test. Whatever goes, goes. We're going to make the patties the same. We're going to make the steaks the same. We're going to use the same seasonings. We're going to use the same cooking method. This is going to be an exact taste test. And first of all, I want you guys to come in here and check out these steaks. This is how you're going to get the steaks right to your house, you guys. I actually went and took this. I didn't select a special one. I took this right off the shelf. So this is how it's going to come to your house, just like this. Okay, they were frozen. So I'm going to give you the look of those right there. Ribeye steaks. Now these are a little bit, I mean, they're kind of a different ribeye, but I can already tell you the color difference. I'm going to put that right there. Put this one right here. Okay, grass-fed
to regular color difference right here. Now, I didn't specify on corn-fed, grass-fed. I just got the two that were the same, similar in price, and this is what you get. Okay, same thing with the burger. Probably should separate those two. I'm just gonna do this. Just gonna put one on one side and one on the other. Okay. All right, so come in here close. This is the look. I have gloves on here, but I'm just gonna kind of squish this together. This is, if you went to the store, you're gonna buy this in a patty form, and it's gonna look really light like this. It's almost like pork. The grass-fed, way darker, lot darker. Same thing with the steaks, a lot darker. And then as far as the fat pattern, it's about the same on fat. A lot of you guys out there will say grass-fed isn't gonna be as fatty, but I mean, look at that fat layer. There's a lot of fat to that grass-fed. When Kelly talks about grass-fed by design instead of grass-fed by chance, that's what he's talking about, because that fat is kind of a hard deal to gain in grass-fed beef. Oh wow, that's amazing.
It won't.
Check out my lovely assistant now. She's gonna film for me for a second. My wife Lisa, she's on the channel now a little bit. What do you think about these? What do you think looks more tasty?
Probably that one.
I mean, you haven't seen it, right?
No.
Okay. So which one do you think's Bar10 and which one do you think is the other brand?
Based off of color, I would say that's Bar10 and those are Bar10.
Nailed it. And it's pretty easy, guys. I mean, they look good, but these just look better.
It looks like real food.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have her take over the camera. We're gonna sprinkle this with the Montreal steak seasoning. And there again, I'm gonna do them the same on both. So when we do our taste test, it's gonna be the exact same on both. Okay, and then I'm gonna go with that. Redmond salt. Okay, and then I'm not gonna do the Worcestershire until I've got it on the barbecue. Show you something that I noticed big time. Come in here. Check this out. You notice the Bar10 beef on the right-hand side? And notice the oil, the grease coming off this side. Now, these are exactly the same burner temperatures. But for whatever reason, I'm gonna have to shut this off. I haven't even had to turn the Bar10 beef side down. Look at that. Trying to shuffle some fat around. Now you guys saw the fat content. There's a lot of fat content in the Bar10 beef burger as well. But this is crazy. The amount of black smoke coming off the oil of the other brand burger compared to the Bar10 beef burger. I don't want it to burn it, so that's why I shut off the burner. But it's crazy, you guys. That right there is one of the most important things to remember. What's in your food matters. That is grease coming off these burgers that are causing a black flame. Okay, now that that's shut off, I'm gonna go in and, like I said, I use the French's Worcestershire. I'm gonna go, before I turn them, I'm gonna go coat these the same amount with both burgers. On there, drop that on there. Okay. Here again,
Look at that. That blows my mind, you guys. I'm flipping it for the first time. Tell me that doesn't look so good. Okay, flamed up a little bit because that's pretty normal. Same thing there. That's got a lot of grease coming from it. Tons of grease. Okay, but did you see any of the flame? And this is one thing that blows my mind about grass-fed beef. This is the way it's been throughout all my cooking experiences. Like choice burger that I'm cooking, that is off now. So it doesn't have a direct flame to it. These are almost done. Talk about a flame broiled Whopper. Those look so good. And then we're gonna flip it one more time to get the cross hatches, get the cross burns, and then we're done. So same thing with these. Spritz them one more time. Little Redmond salt. And Montreal steak seasoning. Okay, that's it. These burgers are done. I know that for a fact, that these are done. These are pretty close, and these just have another minute, and we'll show you the final result. Bar10 beef here, regular beef here. These are more juicy. These are just there. So we're gonna take these to the party. We're not gonna tell anybody what was what. We're gonna give them a taste test, and we'll bring you guys in for the results. If you feel it, you could definitely tell these are medium rare to medium. Nobody that I know at this party is gonna cook that is gonna eat a rare steak, although I like mine medium rare. Doing a taste test with Bar10 beef. I'm gonna have you guys, I want you guys to look. We're gonna do appearance before we cut it, so come over and look. So this is one style, this is another style. Actually, I just won't even say it. So one is they're both the same type of steak. They're both the same type of burger. One is not like the other. So we're gonna go on appearance. So I want you guys to think in your head which one looks, out of the burgers and out of the steaks, which one looks better off the bat. So keep that in your mind. Okay. Come in close. We're gonna do a cut test. These have both rested for about 15-20 minutes. I'm gonna ruin this, I get it. But I want these guys to see the inside of the steak. And we're gonna, sorry, I just washed my hands, I promise. So check out the inside. Perfectly cooked. That's one. Okay, and then we'll just do this one right here. This is the other. As far as cooked, they're both cooked exactly the same. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice one of the burgers. That one's cooked perfectly in the middle. Same thing here. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna quarter. I want you guys to try some burger and some steak. It's falling apart. One of each steak, one of each burger.
I only want half of this size though.
So right off the bat, which one looked the best? Like which one had the best appearance?
Okay, so this one looks too fatty for me. I
Okay.
like the look of this one.
Okay, so the
I
look
like
of
the
that
look of
one
that, yeah.
looked better. What about the burger?
I like the look of this one better than that one.
Okay.
The coloring's better. This tastes very good.
Okay, so compare steak to steak and burger to burger.
Okay.
I'm gonna lost it.
It's a lot of
That's too
steak.
big. It's too much, I think. Cut that one in half for me.
Okay, so first, you like first one better?
This steak was good.
This hamburger.
Yeah, this steak is better.
Preston, come on over here, buddy. You gotta try it.
I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Too much red meat? Preston.
Yeah, red meat.
This is jello. That was way better. I don't know
Okay,
what that is. But
that one's way better. So
Better.
if you look at this one though, this one looks, I mean, there's a lot of juice. So it looks good. This one had a lot more juice.
This one has a lot more flavor. I don't know why it tasted better.
This tastes better.
Alright, try this Preston.
Preston, come on over. So it's the difference between this burger, or this steak or this steak.
Okay.
So try each.
This is like big pieces.
Yeah, they're big pieces. That's a good tasting burger.
Yeah, this burger's better.
I like this steak better.
That steak better? Okay. Did you try that one then? Okay.
Try out that one and that one.
Yep, so the difference between that one.
Taste is way better on this one.
I like this one more.
Okay, so that one's better. All right, so I'll reveal the results, you guys. This was Bar10 beef,
Oh, that's the best one.
and this was Bar10 beef.
And that was the best one too.
And then this was other, and this was other.
I was just going to
So I would say for the most part, everybody liked Bar10 beef better.
Yeah, for sure.
Way
Preston, Preston was the only one that liked this steak better. I think it's because he got a fatty piece on this one.
Yeah.
But for the most, I mean, this is winner chicken dinner. That's the taste results. I would say by far, the look of the Bar10 beef was way better than, for whatever, like the appearance of the Bar10 beef was way better. I'm gonna show you these guys how bad it flamed up, like Bar10, like the grass-fed compared to the other one. But yeah, we're gonna get eating. Thanks for enjoying this episode, and that ends it. Everybody, I want to tell you thank you so very much for sticking with me in this video. Now, the subject can be a little controversial, and I know that. But I want to tell you for sure that I have friends, relatives, family members that are local ranchers and farmers, and they're doing it the right way as well. I want you guys to search out in your area a local rancher or farmer, and I promise you, the food that you put on your table makes a big difference, and it'll make a big difference in your life. And thank you very much, and have a great day.